Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. Excuse me. We had a false start this Monday, but we're gonna have another go at starting Vagrant Story here today in our Final Fantasy Marathon playthrough, Detour. I'm not gonna say much more here right now because there's a scene coming up here before we start the game that I won't need to go through. So let's have a look at that. Start off with here. PKP headquarters, Balnain, 0:24 a.m. Six hours have passed since the occupation of the Duke's Manor by one Sidney Lestrot, founder and leader of the Millenkamp sect. He and his allies have taken the Duke's family and servants hostage. They hold them at the manor as we speak. To what purpose? Scum make two demands. The release of their imprisoned comrades and the abdication of Cardinal Batista. Yet their religious freedom within limits is protected. On what pretext shall we apprehend them? We need no pretext. Millenkamp is a pack of rogues hiding behind the priest's frock. We believe them responsible for the attempt on our sovereign's life this Yuletide past. And the VKP will not free their comrades? Certainly not. Do you know how many agents gave their lives? Oh, because of this religious freedom. Too much freedom. Too many gods. Let those cultist cur dogs run loose and they will bite you. Gods, while our parliament cowers. Strike that outburst from the record. Yes, my lord. Cults are not the Templars' concern. Why must we be involved? Our inquisitors have found that Millenkamp's coin come from the captive Duke himself. Indeed, Valendia might still be at war with itself were it not for the Duke's heroism, yet he wields much of his power from the shadows. Even after his retirement, his grip on Parliament is unrelenting. We have watched him long enough. Now is the time to act. Furthermore, we must find out why the Cardinal sent his blades to deal with this incident without our approval. Inquisitor Heldricht will explain. You will go to the Greylands immediately. A map of the manor grounds is in your carriage. I've sent one of my agents ahead. She will fill you in when you arrive. She. Agent Merlos. Duke Bardorbra's Manor, Greylands, 1:58 a.m. Uh-oh? Why is the audio not coming through on my end? Agent Wright, I presume? I'm your partner, Callo Merlos. But please, call me Cal. How was your journey? How many are there? Our scouts report a dozen men. Of course, we have yet to spot Sydney, and there may be more inside the manor. Hostages? Including the Duke's family and servants, 34. Thankfully, the Duke himself was away at the time. The Duke was not taken captive. Nay. How fare the blades? We will have to wait and see. With the hostages inside, direct action is perilous. We must negotiate with Sydney while we collect information to aid our final... What is this? It seems the siege has begun. The Cardinal's blades have made their move. We've given no such order. Their actions are in direct defiance of our authority. Perhaps their hand was forced. Wait, where are you going? The blades have provided the perfect distraction. It's far too dangerous. We must wait for reinforcements. Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements. There we are. That's the first scene we have. And it's even before we start the game. So, my friend, the Taco Spider, you have not missed anything here. Not as such, at least. So, we are going to go ahead and start the game here. Let's just jump into it directly. You may see some slight blackouts here while we change scenes between different resolutions, but it should be fine throughout the main game here. Let's talk about the game as we go along. Duke Bardorpa's Manor, Greylands, 2:42 AM. It's roughly 30 minutes after the scene we just saw. I do love the shot composition here. Have you found Sydney? Not yet, sir. Put out the fires, or we'll lose the manor, and all will be for naught. Split the knights into two groups, one to douse the blaze, the others to exterminate the traitors. Right away, sir. Where are you, Sydney? It appears Ashley here doesn't really want Agent Merlot to follow along. It is pretty nice looking for a PSX era game, indeed. I believe it's released around the same time as Final Fantasy IX. A bit later, possibly. Show them who they're dealing with. Torch the chambers and kill the hostages. Aye. I think the story and presentation here is definitely one of the strong parts of the game. there is a reason why it, reminds you of Final Fantasy 12 to be sure. But we'll get to that when we get to a less intense scene here. We've no time. Let's finish this before the blades arrive. Right, let's do it. Quick, and get out of here. Who goes there? Here we go. And welcome to gameplay. So we're just gonna take a little bit of time here to explain this. As you can tell, obviously, there's a lot of good presentation going on with the story mode. It's very, good in terms of the shot composition, in terms of the art, in terms of, I believe, how they present the story overall here. And then you get into this. This is the gameplay. This is, I think, the definition of a niche game. And what's going on here is, it's sort of a turn-based game, but not really. So whenever we have an enemy inside our radius here, and our radius is going to depend on which weapon we're using, or spell we're using, and things like that, we can give Ashley here a command, and while we're doing that, they stops. So if we back out of here, which I'll do soon, they'll start moving again, and they'll come at me here. So let's give that a go and see how it goes. See if I can get them in my range here. There you have it. So now that I have it in my range, I need to decide where to hit. Right arm, left arm, head, body, legs. As you can see, we're doing different amounts of damage at different probabilities to different parts here. And this is going to get more complex as we go through, but for now, let's just start with hitting the body here. 60 damage. They get a hit back. They hit our sword arm, it seems, so we can hit the left arm here. It's the only thing in range, of course. And the first one's down. Okay, let's try hitting the head. There we go. They get to act, and let's hit the body. I believe that's going to be our best bet to take them out here. There we go. I'm not sure if it's a direct influence from things like the Fallout games, but it's definitely meant to be a system that achieves the same effect, I'm pretty sure. But for now, let's go on with the stories section here. Well, have you found it? It's no use. There's nothing like that here anywhere. Keep looking, damn you. I'm telling you, Sydney, the nights are nearly upon us. Stop your whimpering. You'd come this far only to leave empty-handed. Now search. Curse the Duke. Where's he hidden it? You sure the Duke really has it? Does the damned thing even exist? You doubt me, Harden? You doubt my power? Forgive me, I did not intend... But Sydney, any longer and there will be no escape for us. Fine then, bring the boy and come with me. Don't move, Sydney. I have a bow gun aimed at your heart. Now turn around slowly. You're no knight, are you? Bind your legs with a rope. Ah, a risk breaker. A royal guard dog. Did you not hear me? Bind yourself now. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Hold it! Well, that's the problem taking care of, right? Sydney! I'm the one you want. Harden. Go quickly. Go. To Le Monde. You! Stop! What's going on? You were most certainly dead. Leave the back from the grave stuff to the fairy tales. Just gonna pull out this bolt right from my heart. You've given me quite a scratch. Show a little more respect for fairy tales, Riskbreaker. The talk. It's wyvern time. My apologies. I have no time to toy with you. Straight out the window. With a bit of raindrops in the background there. Or pixels if you would rather have it that way. Let's see if we can get to fight this thing. So, looking at this enemy, we notice that it has a few different body parts here. It doesn't have arms, obviously, but it has the head. We can target the neck, the body, right leg, and left leg. We're gonna go for the neck here. I think that's gonna be our best bet to do a lot of damage quickly here. Unfortunately, they won't let us go for the balls here. But if we can maneuver properly, I think it's possible to kill this one without even taking an attack from it. There we go. Pretty sure. Is it possible to run behind it and target other body parts like the tail? I'm pretty sure it is. I didn't do it here because that's meant taking a few attacks here. I wanted to get going to the meat of the game here in a bit. But we can see, we're probably gonna fight other dragon-like enemies here later in the game. Not sure we'll get to any in this session, but... Produced and directed by Yasumi Matsuno. If you're familiar with some of the Final Fantasy games and spin-offs, you may know that name already. Legamond. Bird effects. And a similar lens flare here as the sun rises on Vagrant Story. I think professional is definitely the way I would say that this feels. The body is but a vessel for the soul, a puppet which bends to the soul's tyranny, and lo, the body is not eternal, for it must feed on the flesh of others, lest it return to the dust whence it came. Therefore must the soul deceive, despise, and murder men. A.J. Durai. Another name you might call if you are familiar with some of the other games in this series, spin-offs primarily, I think. I think I rushed through the reading here a little bit, but I didn't have it. Control over it, speed here, so. So, the knights who came were not the king's men, but the cardinals. Knights of the Cross, led by Guildenstern, my lord. The Crimson Blades in direct service to the Cardinal took by Dorva's secondary residence, Greylands, 5:38 a.m. Guildenstern led his men towards Leamond in pursuit of Sydney. I see. Send one of your men on the armor of those holy knights. Set fire to the manor. Fire, my liege? The fool Sydney used as a wyvern. We can't have witnesses telling the world now, can we? But the hostages, your family, irrelevant. Burn it to the ground. Out of Parliament. The VKP, of Valentia Knights of the Peace, have formed a squad to deal with the felons. Nice of them to give us the acronym definition here. The risk breakers, those meddling fools. Your will, my lord? Leamond is yours. Let no one out of the town. You can deal with Sydney and the blades there. And Parliament. I'll deal with those watchdogs. They won't trouble you further. And the young Lord Joshua. He's my light, my soul, if aught should befall him. As you wish, my lord. Am I fate to rot and wither, even as I breathe? "11:42 a.m. Leamon is an old town with a history of over 2,000 years. Its walls have seen many battles. They are just stronger than the mightiest fort of Valendia, and as the sun wheels through the sky, the beauty of their shifting colors surpasses that of any palace. This game is indeed quite dark. The Grand Cathedral that towers over the town center is a symbol of Leamon's indomitable spirit, and it is the holy ground of the devout Yokus priesthood. At its height, Leamon was a thriving community of more than 5,000 people strong. 25 years ago, a great earthquake brought that chapter in Leamon's history to a close. Leamon. Well, the two sentinels are dead, murdered. This is the only way in. There's a great crevasse preventing entry above ground. And from the sea? Nay, sunken reefs that rose during the earthquake form a gauntlet of whirlpools. Too dangerous. You do know that we sent agents in thinking those ruins were a milling camp base. Not one returned. Not on account of the whirlpools, I'd wager. Surely it was men who killed them. How was it down there? Come down and see for yourself. According to the survivors, our comrade Agent Riot headed out for Leamon before noon. Of course, the reports are vague and we cannot deny the possibility of inaccuracies, yet given that there is only one path to infiltrate Leamon, this office believes the reports to be valid. What's this? That's what I'm here to find out. It does seem well fortified for a wine cellar. Oh? Leamon's wineries were once vied with the best of Valendia. Since they went out of production, the remaining vintages sell for a premium. If I find any, I'll consider them yours. You plan to go alone? An agent with no combat experience would just be a liability. Tell me what you know about Millenkamp and this Sydney fellow. Sidney Lasterot, leader of the religious cult Millenkamp. His real name and age are unknown. One of many self-styled prophets of the apocalypse. So why would a cult missionary commit such a crime? I do not know what the Cardinal thinks, but the VKP believes he is no prophet. Indeed, he's in dark alliance with Duke Bardorba, who controls Parliament from behind the scenes. That the cult is but a front. Perhaps this incident is a sign of some falling out between the two? Or merely another of the Cardinal's witch hunts. There are many would-be prophets in the land these days, but Sydney is different. His prophecies ring true, and those enraptured by the way he hums revelations as though they were simple ballads. All say the same. He is a miracle. In any case, he has a strange power. He can guess the past of those he meets. He can even read hearts. They say his charisma is such that his followers offer both body and soul to him. Sounds like you're quite taken with him yourself. Agent Riot. If I do not return by tomorrow's eve, inform HQ, won't you? Godspeed. We sent men to monitor the abandoned mineshaft that leads to Leamond. All were found dead. At the entrance, other bodies were found. 2 knights of the Cardinal's crimson blades. Our men were murdered with swords, but the knight's wounds show they died by their own hands. At present, we have taken the bodies into our custody, and our specialists are continuing their examination. Excerpt from Greyland's Incident Investigation Report, Section 314. Actually here, sounds like something. Ah, vintage wine. Now we're quite sure the earthquakes are over with, huh? No live burials today, thanks. And wind howls. A strange power indeed. And we're back to gameplay. So, this is the exploration gameplay. We are going to be moving around Leamond here. We can look at around these different rooms. We can climb these boxes here. We can even jump around. But that's not going to do much for us here. So, let's just get going. Have a chest here. That's not the one. There we are. Gonna need to get used to the controls here, I'm feeling. It's like the UI has been designed for a sci-fi game. Maybe, sort of. It's quite a UI heavy game, as you'll see here. But here we found another weapon, a edged axe, buckler, some leather gloves, and some bulbs to lower our risk and HP. So we're just gonna take everything here. But as you can tell, we have quite a limited inventory with us here. We can have 8 weapons, 8 shields, 16 armor pieces. Quite a few gems and miscellaneous items, but in terms of grabbing items for the inventory here, there's gonna be some time spent here. Let's just put our weapon away. And we can explore here. Here's our save point. Let's start by going in and saving here. Actually, let's go into the options, because I think that we want to change the puzzle mode from on, which enables the time puzzle mode. This is the default setting. To off, which disables the time puzzle mode and saves solved puzzle routes. We're not really giving it a score attack here. The theme doesn't fit at all with the medieval theme of the in-game stuff. No, not quite, but then again, it makes it much easier to read, to be honest here, which is a pretty good thing in this area of games here. So we're gonna go into data and we're gonna save. the memory card. Oh, okay, no, sorry, that's the wrong slot. That's fine. That's my PS2 card. And we need to have 3 blocks available here, which is why I had to restart today. But luckily, I was able to clean out some of the files we had here. As we save. Accessing the save data here, and though, takes a bit, unfortunately. There we are. Break room. And let's keep going here. I guess while we were on the subject of menus here, you're going to find that we are in these menus quite a lot. So we have our items. We can equip ourselves. We have weapons, shields, right arm, left arm, head, body, legs, and accessories. So we have our Fandango here. And a coverage. As you can see, we have a classification of these things. This is a sword, this is an axe and mace, and they're both edged weapons, which is the most important part here. And they have affinities for different types of enemies. Affinities are interesting, let's say. Basically, the more you kill an enemy with a weapon, the better it gets at killing that same enemy. But it's going to decrease the affinity for the following 2 classes of enemies here. So if we kill humans with the sword, we're gonna get better at killing humans, but worse at killing beasts and undead. And, you know, same for if we kill the beasts with this one, we'll be worse off for undead and phantoms. So we're gonna need to be juggling weapons and weapon types quite a bit here. And, you know, then again, we have different types of damage here. Edge damage, blunt damage, and piercing damage. The Toverage here is more on the... It's edged, but it's got a blunt bonus there as well. And this is where I'm not at all, you know, used to this game. So we're gonna definitely be going and, you know, stumbling around in the dark a bit for this. You also have affinities for elements. So we have physical here, of course, but also air, fire, earth, water, light, and dark. And that can also have an impact on wherever you hit. So it's quite an in-depth system. And, you know, it's definitely going to be interesting to go through here and see how we do. Let's equip the buckler. It does have durability points there, I believe, as well. And now we have a sword and buckler. Do we have any leather gloves? Defense, strength, defense, int. Yeah, sure. Let's go with it. And we have 2 hands, so we can obviously have 2 different types of gloves on at the same time if we would like to. Anyway, that's quite enough there. Let's have a look at the sales here. Actually, right. We have our conditions on our body parts. We can go into our body parts and then we'll let us access the equipment. We can have a look at the status for ourselves. We're currently sitting at 0 across the board. We have a map where we can look at the different areas of the game here. We are currently in the wine cellar, in the workers' break room, as you can tell here. We can move around, enter darkness, workers' break room. We can go ahead and basically turn the map around any which way we want, more or less here. We can zoom in, zoom out. We can set our rotation on here with the other stick if we use L2. And again, we can go between the rooms here. That's going to be useful. Also, there's a score section if you want to see what titles you've unlocked. See your status. Killing stuff with different stuff. As it were. Record time. Basically, there's a time attack mode, more or less, here. If you'd like to. An encyclopedia for all the enemies in the game. I believe there's around 70 of them. 78. 80 of them. So yes, this is quite the involved game here. Indeed. Oh hey, bat. Oh, that's a problem. There we are. Took a bit of damage, but it's fine. And here we have the other part of the game. Time to do some puzzles. In order to move over here. We've got our way back over here if we'd like. Apologies if I'm making you dizzy here with the change in views, but I figured we'd have a look around. You can obviously tell that we're in the tutorial section here a bit still. That wasn't too complicated. Well, got her open. It's no good. Not even a budge. What's this? It weren't locked a moment ago, eh? No key holds this door. It be a grimoire that's doing this. Well, who locked it then? Someone inside? Buggered if I know. Look, we'll be cut off from the others. And where are those scouts, man? They've not returned. This be no time for loafing around. Keep your cap on, brother. Now come up here and take a look at this. What's that? A grimoire. Indeed, huh? We were a bit turn around here, but that's fine. Sorry. This door is locked with a chamomile seal. Let's move around here. Let's follow these fine gentlemen around here. This too be a grimoire's doing. By the gods. I'd not heard of it, but this. And a worm, a dragon, was sighted at the Duke's Manor. Well, if there's magic about, dragons won't be far behind. I worry about Guildenstern and the others. They'll be fine. Think of it. If we've witnessed miracles such as these in Leamond's doorstep, what then lies within? You wear naivete like a crest, brother. Surely the Maesters know of this grimoire. Mayhap we've just been in the dark, eh? Yet our charge is to drop those Millenkamp scoundrels and procure the miracles of Leamond. It's just a rumor, but I've heard that Guildenstern works them magics as well. Rubbish. We're servants of the Lord. No true Knights of the Cross would dabble in the black arts. It's only a rumor, brother. But if Sydney is truly the worker of diablerie that they claim he is, I say fight fire with fire. I say let the Lord be our shield. Ever the choir boy. The only shield I see is the one covering your eyes. Heretic or no, I believe what I see, and right now I see sorcery. Swine will take wing for the likes of us use magic, my friend. Aye, but with a grimoire, your fat sow could outfly my swifted falcon. If you believe the chroniclers. But a grimoire, you say? You could even make cobblestone float like clouds. Oh my. We've got a problem here. Let's see. Head, body. Let's go for the safe hits for now, I think. See if we can. Didn't quite move away. Take out this one. Oh, there we are. Not quite taken out yet, but we'll get there. Ah, I missed. Where are we at now? That's not the one I was hoping to hit, but that's fine. Really, I'm not able to hit the one I want to hit here. But you can really kite them around there if you do things correctly, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's one taken out. And that's the other one back again at us. It's quite a lot of, just mood music here in the actual gameplay, which makes it a bit spooky to be sure, but I agree, it's not really what one might be used to in modern games of a similar type here. Let's have a look at this. Check the container. Yes. Ah, okay, so this is our Resident Evil style storage box. We don't need to store anything right now, I don't think. But we need to access the memory card to do that here. Fortunately. Ah, another save point. Let's maybe just go ahead and make use of that. Again, I'm trying to get used to the controls and settings and stuff like here still. It's not obviously intuitive to me as a modern player the same way maybe it was 20 or so years ago. But yes, this is quite the niche game to be sure. Which is interesting because, it's got ties to, and I say ties very, very loosely here, but ties to not only Final Fantasy, but to some of the more notable Final Fantasies as well. There we go. Could take a little fly over here. Where does this lead us to? One wonders. So, for those unaware, I wonder if I should be swapping here. let's do it for now. We've already started to work towards humans on the sword. Let's maybe have beasts on the axe. Whoa. There we are. Hello, wolf. Oh no, we can't change between them here. Okay, that's how it works. I see. I hit this one. Ah, critical. Wolf gets taken out. And there we are. Yes, that should be fine. Yeah, so for those who may not know, and again, I think the direct connections here are a bit overstated. I think they were not necessarily meant to be direct connections, but there's quite a lot of connections between this game and Final Fantasy Tactics, which means, oh hey, crap, Gust. That's unfortunate. Trap tile. Let's see if we can use some healing here. Do we need to? One wonders. Cure root. You know what? Let's actually give it a go and see how it works. Use on myself. And it's by no means a false game. But yes, this has ties to Final Fantasy Tactics and by extension Final Fantasy 12. And you may notice in terms of the character design here, this looks like something that you could see in Final Fantasy 12 on actually here. It's not necessarily a surprise when it comes from a lot of the same people. But again, I think the direct connections may be overstated by some people. Here comes one of the Parliament's watchdogs. You, go back and silence his yapping. Parliament's watchdogs? An agent of the VKP. You can follow orders, can you not? The VKP is your enemy. Now go. Sir. Ah. Oh, hey. That's a big hit. So not only is Cindy able to use magic such as, you know, coming back from the dead, he can also use some sort of illusion, it seems. These ones are much more armored here. Let's see if we can see the right arm. It's got pretty decent chance to hit and does most damage, I think. There we are. There you have it. The other one coming? No? Alright. Actually, maybe not. Let's have a look here. We can... No. Can we push this? No. We can't push it and we can't climb it. Can we Hit it. Alright. That says climb this, and we can jump up here, and then we have another enemy coming our way. Oh! The crossbow, as it were. But let's just go ahead and take it out as best we can. Crit there, does well. Where are we at on the map right now? Find vintage vault here. I assume this leads us back to where we were in that case. They marked the entrance for us here, but it can be a bit hard to navigate sometimes, I feel like. Another quake. Not again. This is a big one. I do not feel I'm welcome here. You'll see me switch weapons a lot around here, I think. I'm not sure the family bonus FNT here is gonna be vital, but it doesn't hurt to take it into account, I think. Ah, we got a cure bulb. Let's take it. No target in range. There we are. So, yeah, if you can juke them there, you can sort of avoid taking some damage, which is nice, obviously. But I heard a wolf. I definitely heard a wolf. Can we climb up here? No, we cannot. There we go. Yeah. Follow along. Take it out. Ah, poor doggy. So we got 2 exits here. I'm not sure which one is optional and which one isn't, but let's have a look. The door has been locked. Let's call this optional then. Take this one out. Go for the one on the right here. Oh, actually, that's not the one, but that'll work as well, I suppose. Let's see if we can avoid taking damage here. Ah, that worked out pretty well. Door has been unlocked. Magic. I think we're mostly done here. Not sure if there's any items for us to find or secrets of any kind here. It's very possible that there is. Ah, this is just over here. Have a look at that. 7th heaven. Piercing damage. Very good. Reinforced glove. More bear roots and more cure roots. Can definitely need these. Need these. Grab it for sure. Piercing weapon's gonna be important to us. Let's have a look at it, actually. Piercing, 2-handed. Again, I think the actual damage type of it is more important than the current affinities, but hopefully we'll be able to see if we can find any enemies weak to piercing here. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to check for the status of enemies just yet. Let's go ahead here. I thought I saw a chest somewhere. Am I wrong? I may be, apparently. I couldn't have jumped there as well. Interesting. The platforming isn't, you know, very precise, but it's something at least. Oh, hey. Oh. Maybe I should take it to get used to moving in with weapons drawn into new rooms here. It may be a positive thing. More Vera roots, sure. Take you out. Can't platform with our weapons out though. Is this used for anything? I guess maybe down here to move up. There we go. Now we're puzzling. Not bad, eh? These guys. Let's have a curiosity here. Let's have a look at the crossbow. And see how it does in terms of range. Quite a bit larger, but oh. I didn't mean to do that. Piercing actually seems a bit better here. Marginally better, but let's not, you know, let's not make that crit confuse us. Do we need to move up somewhere again here? There's something holding this door shut. I wonder. I wonder indeed. Time for more puzzles, huh? We're not gonna be able to jump over here, obviously. So we're going to need some sort of box. Question becomes, can we take out the lower one here? Cube indestructible. Alright. But can we... There we go. Move up, have a little jump. Pull this one. Let's pull the lever. The door is closing. We don't have much time to move out. Actually made it through. Puzzles. Oh hey. What's this now, eh? Nice day for a picnic. That boy. Papa. Oh no. The enemies. They're here. Shoot that one. Oh. Shoot that one. There we are. More boxes. Makes you wonder, can we grab any of them just like this? We cannot. So we will probably need to shoot one of them. Then we'll take the other two. Put you down over here. Let's see if I can do this properly. There we go. Take the other one. Put it overhead. There you have it. Can I climb? Did we miss anything else in here? I don't think so. Let's enter with our weapon drawn again here. Oh hey, save point. And chest. What have you got for me? Cure potions, cure bulbs. Let's take it all. Nothing around here. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. I'm sure they placed this here for a reason. Right. We'll go ahead and save over this. Map 3%. Ah. We count the numbers of saves as well. Again, we're not going for a high score here, so I'm not overly worried. Uh-oh. I think we may be in for a boss time here. Let's see here. 11:36 ahead. And we're going to make no damage at all to the legs. Let's see with another weapon here. No, that's not the menu. This is the menu. How's the torch gonna do? But is able to hit it on... Oh, that's a big hit. Does some more damage, to be sure, with an edge weapon here. Let's see if we can make the most of it. I'm not sure I cross hitting the head here, but maybe should give it one more try, or one try. No, yeah, that's what I was figured would happen. Let's do this. Run away a little bit. Use a cure bulb. Special attack Giga Rush. Oh, that sounds bad. It wasn't too bad compared to what could have been there. Oh, did we not put on the shield again? Yeah, we need to do that as well, I suppose. Put on the buckler. Put on the buckler. Yeah, we could sweep the leg. I'm not sure if that's gonna help us much here, but I mean it's 17 damage right now, so it's, you know, not too bad, but it's not great by any means. I think getting the body is gonna be better for us in most cases here. Oh hey, hitting the arms might be an idea. Question becomes, how much more do you need damage compared to the chance to hit? But I think that's decent. Oh, there we go. Let's give the arms a go here a bit. I think we beat it. Or at least... Oh no, there we go. I was going to say, or at least change it to another phase, but we took it out. Congratulations! Oh hey, here we go, score time. Map completed, 3%. Riskbreaker rank, normal agent. Oh, and this is where we get our stats up. Let's see what it gets us here. HP plus 3. We got a chamomile sigil that we're gonna need to open the door. Grimoire Guerrier, containing the spell Heal, restores target's HP. And Grimoire Devil, containing the spell Degenerate, temporarily decreases target's strength. That's gonna be useful, I think. I've heard that, you know, buffing and debilitating magic here is going to be generally more useful than going for high damage spells or anything like that. We'll have a look around here, but I don't think we can do anything else other than just moving back the way we came. Or maybe we do have some boxes here. I guess there will be a way to get up here. Let's have a look. We'll take you. Take you, please. No? Okay. We'll take... No. Yes, hello. We'll take you. Am I not allowed to take you? No target in range. Okay, so these are not actually movable boxes. Thought there would be, but apparently not. I suppose not. Alright. In that case, we're probably just gonna need to take the long way back around. It's fine. There is something up here though. Oh hey, we were able to jump. Didn't figure we would be, but still getting used to our movement here. Pelta shield. Variable Patricious Tears. Very good. Don't think we're gonna get any more stacks of any of these here, so let's take it, and another shield doesn't hurt. Question becomes, can we do anything with this? No. No. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and move out the way we came then. Clap. Sydney. So this is a risk breaker. Most men complacently accept knowledge as truth. They are sheep ruled by fear. But you are different. Always calm, detached. A smooth flow of thought into action. Indeed, it's almost as if you had no soul. How do you do it? Body and soul are one. Yet yours are separate, like a child from the knight in his storybook. Where's your soul, risk breaker? Is this VKP training? Or did you see something that made you shut your soul away? Show me your soul. My soul, hey? You killed your beloved wife and child. They were slain by fallen knights, jackals. Wrong. You failed to protect your wife, your child. You failed in your duty as a knight, as a husband, as a father. You killed them. Sydney! Try to catch me, Ashley Riot. Look outside yourself to find your truth. What's your game? Harden. Ashley. Merlots. Pay no heed to me. Take them, Riot. The City of Shade will forgive your sins, my son. And call forth a power that lies within you even now. This is my game. I run, you give chase. I am the heart and you the hunter. But his heart has laid a few snares of his own. I am waiting for you, risk breaker. Hold! Sydney! Damn. Ashley has recovered battle abilities from his suppressed memory. What is happening? I am waiting for you, Ashley Riot. So, we just unlocked something here. Abilities. We have chain abilities and defensive abilities. And we can select them and assign them to our circle, triangle, and square buttons. Chain abilities augment our attacks, and defensive abilities augment our defense. So we can use ward to prevent paralysis and numbness. Reflect damage to reflect damage. Does not reduce damage to the seed, but we take it, we shove it back in their face as well. And impact guard reduces physical damage by 50%. And as you can see, these have some risk costs associated with them. And you may have seen the risk gauge under our health gauge there. We'll put that, now we'll put that on square, that on triangle, and that on, circle and triangle. Yeah, that's fine. And chain abilities here. On our attacks, we can inflict an amount of damage additional to 70% of damage dealt with heavy shot. Gain life regenerates an amount of HP equal to 30% of damage dealt. And temper inflicts an additional 40% of damage on foe and repairs a small amount of weapon durability points. That seems like a good one for circle. Let's put this on heavy shot and gain life on the square here. So what that does basically is we can chain our attacks if we time them correctly. If I remember things correctly here. And I'm not at all sure how we would best do this. But nah. Well, what's this now? Let's have a look. Beasts one. Yeah. Undead and evil, huh? Let's give this a go and see. That's actually human here, I suppose. But it's not taking any damage as of now. Okay, let's grab this. Is that even active? I guess not. Let's save before we do anything else. I figured this would back us, but apparently not quite yet. Saving takes some time here again, unfortunately. So if we just try to leave. Oh, okay. What is this? Is it like a training dummy or something? 2 damage? I guess? It doesn't really do anything. Okay, let's just leave and... Let's see here. Again, you're gonna see me go through menus a lot in this game, I feel like. Let's see if we can get the chains going here. Oh boy. Right on. So many. Oh, we can defend. Alright. Hit you again. Nice. Well timed, 1 chain. Perfect. So yes, you can see as we use those chain abilities, our risk increases. That's gonna increase our damage output, but reduce our chance to hit. Too fast. Oh boy. Slow. See if we can figure out the timing here. Nice. One chain. Get another one. There we go. Take that one out. You can tell why these will be very useful going forward sooner or later here, but as of now. No target in range, huh? Ooh, there we go. Slow again, huh? Finding the timing here is a little bit tricky, but we'll get there. I probably should try to do it even if we are going to kill in one attack, as it were. If nothing else, then in order to... as you can see here, terrain matters, so we missed there because we had terrain in the way. Slow, huh? I mean, we got it, but yeah, the timing is a bit awkward here. Or I'm not very good at it, at least so far. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to take these enemies out here either. We could just, you know, run past them if we wanted to, seeing as our character progression is mainly seems to be through narrative progression, but fast. I'll get used to it sooner or later. Let's see, jump up. Let's see here. I'm not sure how much nature weapon durability is going to be for us here, so we do have more weapons to fall back on, fortunately. Alright, the trap. Man. Yeah, well, let's take this opportunity then and see if we can use our Grimoire. Grimoire containing the spell heal restores target's HP. Let's use it on ourselves. Spell heal. 85 HP back. And we mastered spell heal. So once we've used the Grimoire, we can use the spell. Unlock some magic here. They have different spell lists. Here. We haven't learned any Warlock or Sorcerer or Enchanter spells right now, but Shaman spells. A list of spells that cure status abnormalities or restore HP. In this case, heal for 5 MP. Let's see if we can debilitate the next enemy we find here as well. So we master that spell as well. don't think there's any drawback to actually using... Oh, no. Didn't mean to put my weapon away then. Still fast, huh? Interesting. Let's see if we can attack from here. We can. Nice. One chain. There you go. Have at you. That's the word. Do we have another exit here somewhere? Or am I imagining things? We do have a save point here. Let's make use of that. So, yeah, the game here is not necessarily as action-packed as you maybe would have liked in, you know, or as it would have been in a modern title. It definitely has its charm. You know, if you're really into systems that interlock and trying to find, you know, ways to as I look at the map again, find ways to optimize your gameplay. I think this is definitely something that you might enjoy. Container. I guess we're just going back, going down, and going through the door over there. There's 2 doors down there, so maybe we'll check out the other one before we head into the... Oh, hey. Found the first-person perspective. Interesting. We don't really have have we gone through here? Okay, that's the one we used chamomile sigil for. Let's see if we can make sense of this map again here. That's an exit. That's an exit. Maybe no, that's not the exit. That's just. I guess we don't need to go anywhere else here. Let's just move forward then. I beg of ye, stop the pain. Did the soul just float away? It did. Let's see how these guys are. Is this some magic or merely the power of Leamond? 31. Alright. We're gonna have a look at how... No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Good against beasts. Let's see here. Humans, undead. Let's give this a go, I suppose. Look at our new shield as well. Defense strength 6, 9, 6, 10. I guess this is just, you know, straight better. Doesn't have our affinities necessarily, but yeah, sure. We should probably go ahead and use the build date here as well. Grimoire de Biel. Use on the target here. Mandel, strength down 100%, target single. Degenerate. Should help our... Excellent. Got some puff back. Yeah, edge weapon seems to be the better option here. We could just go for the head. Probably should actually go ahead and chain. Well timed. Fast. There we go. Taken out. Got a rapier, a piercing weapon. In this case, a sword. Yeah, let's take it. It's gonna come in handy for something, surely. Anything at all going on here? Don't necessarily see a need to move that one, so let's just move on. Or weapons, perhaps. More undead. Is this too a part of your game, Sydney? Let's give this a go, I suppose. We're a bit fast there. That's slow. Man, I'm not really super good on the... Let's see here. Head on this one, or... These guys seem a bit more... Let's have a look at this. They seem to be more defensively inclined against these, so... Let's try a... piercing weapon instead. For now. That does. Actually, just straight worse. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and swap back to the axe then. It's gonna be so good when I can actually, you know, inspect these enemies. Sorcerer abilities here. Cause status abnormalities in foes, or otherwise aid Ashley in battle. We can degenerate either of them. Zombie fighter, cool. Let's go for zombie fighter. Not sure it's gonna matter here, but obviously. Yeah, sure. Great, good. Ah, too fast. And too fast. I'm getting better at the attacks. I'm gonna need to get used to taking the defensive approach here to them as well. More cure bulbs won't go amiss. Let's go for the arms, I suppose. Slow. a bit fast there, but we got her, sort of. Perfect. Yeah, let's take it. Next is over there. No way to get up here, I don't think. Oh, no, there is. But no reason to get up there, it seems. Let's draw our weapon and move along. We'll probably end things whenever we get our last save here. Oh, hey. Let's swap. I think this will be our undead weapon for now, and perhaps then again. I think the piercing does more anyway, but let's see here. Oh, hey, right on. Reflect back on you. There you are. 55, 58. No, it's not actually, but well timed. Perfect. We're getting there. Great. Great. Yeah. Risk builds quickly when you keep chaining things like that. But it seems like it goes down quite fast when you're out of battle as well. So we've got our door forward there. Anything going on over here? Not really. Now then, what do we have in this room? A chest and a cutscene. Oh hey, is this another boss? I think it's trying to tell me something. Piercing, physical evil, abdomen. I'd say the piercing here is not necessarily doing much for us as far as I can tell. First things first. Let's have you not be as strong. Second thing second. Let's see another weapon works better. Evil, huh? I guess that works decently with having the coverage as an undead weapon as well, even if it's starting off at a really bad and it didn't start off with comparatively here. We're fast on the. So the abdomen seems to take more damage, to be sure, but it's harder to hit as well. Too quick. Really? I mean that. It's all evil, all the way down. Let's do this. Go. Spell Drain Heart. Oh no. Oh, we can spend on spells as well. For now, let's heal up a bit. Let's go again. Need to get better on the defensive side here. Ah, that's too fast. That's slow. That's fast. We are not having much luck here. Perfect. Cool. That's too fast. That's too fast as well. Let's do the heal thing again. We do have items as well, but I feel like we can start by using our MP. Fast again. And that's that one down. I've actually played this game a bit once before when I borrowed it from a friend. And I remember there being a boss that really stopped me in my tracks. But it's not coming up for a little bit yet, I think. Normal agent. Let's see what we can get here. Strength +2. That's fine. Elixir of Queens, given to soldiers of Leamont amongst in ancient times, adds a few points of HP. Huh. Elixir of Mages, adds a few points of MP. Grimoire Lux contains the spell Spirit Surge, summons a spirit of light to attack enemies. Huh. I mean, let's take everything, then we'll see. Select the battle abilities, defense abilities. Are we unlocking something? Oh, we are. Reduces foe's MP by an amount equal to 30% damage dealt. Regenerates an amount of Ashley's MP equal to 30% of damage dealt. Adds numbness to attack. Adds poison to attack. What's the defense abilities? Air offended damage, fire offended damage, air offended damage, water offended damage. I don't know what's coming up in terms of elements here, so let's maybe go with the chain abilities. And I'm thinking poison or MP drain. Let's go with poison. Anyway, that's cool. We are regaining MP outside the battle quite quickly here as well. I'm not sure if this is just for the early parts of the game here, or if it is something that's going to continue outside the battle throughout the entire game. Rusty Nail, a bronze polearm, piercing two-handed. Braveheart, increases the attack success rate of non-magical attacks by 20%, must be equipped on a weapon. And cure bulbs. Take everything. Now the question becomes, can I set up my weapons like this now? Discard search, no. Let's give this a go. Discard sort. Not quite, not quite. I think we may need a workbench or something like that for this. Potentially. Do we just, chug the elixirs right away? I'm not sure if there's any reason to not do it. Go from 50 to... What? MP plus 2? I suppose we can just go ahead and use them in that case. This is an interesting way to shore up players having access to some stat-ups, even if they don't necessarily have a lot of luck rolling for them. Anything else going on up here? No, not really. Probably should just go ahead and heal. Or is it not to use this here in case if we are regaining our MP here anyway. There we are. Let's keep moving then, I suppose. Sarcophagi and a heal panel. Interesting. Can't really open any of these, but we can move on to them. Maybe we'll have enemies here sooner or later. We don't need to access the box right now, I don't think. We'll maybe do it if we start getting full on weapons. But for now, I think we're gonna end FFIX here for tonight. Go ahead and save. We did get a bit late start here, and I'm not trying to push myself too hard on these Detour games. I'm fine having a bit of a shorter sessions for these. It's definitely been nice hanging out. Thank you for following along here. I know it's late for you as well, so... yeah, it's nice to finally get started here. Yeah, I think it's definitely interesting to see this game. As mentioned, it's ahead in its of its time in some ways. I think in terms of presentation on the PlayStation, it's up there with something like Metal Gear Solid for sure in my mind. And then you have this whole battle system, and there's all these mechanics that are just really made for if you excuse the term grognards that want to number crunch and go ahead and maximize their output, things like that. Anyway, this is it for right now. Thank you for following along here tonight. I'll be back again most likely Monday. Well, yes, I am playing it. Definitely a game for grognards. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back again Monday. I will see if we can get a bit further here. But yeah, we're moving on at a pretty decent clip here, I think. They're sort of pacing things out pretty well, so I think we'll be fine. Good night for now, and I'll see you again next time on Monday. Goodbye.